I couldn't believe my eyes as I swept my metal detector over the overgrown grass at this forgotten campsite in Louisiana. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, and the sun filtered through the tangled branches like secrets waiting to be uncovered. Whispers of history seemed to linger in the abandoned fire pits and weathered picnic tables, drawing me deeper into the mystery. What treasures might lie buried here, hidden from time? My heart raced with anticipation, the beeps from my device pulling me like a magnet toward the unknown. This spot, tucked away in the bayou's embrace, felt like a portal to the past. I adjusted my headphones, ready for the thrill of discovery. My first hit came near an old tent stake, a steady signal that led me to dig carefully with my trowel. Up came a rusted canteen, its surface etched with the patina of decades. This wasn't just any water flask. It resembled those used by Civil War soldiers, made of tin with a cork stopper, valued by collectors for its historical significance. Such artifacts can fetch hundreds of dollars at auctions, offering a tangible link to the hardships of frontier life. I wiped off the dirt, imagining the thirsty camper who once relied on it during long hikes through Louisiana's swamps. The weight in my hand felt like holding a piece of survival history. Excitement bubbled up as I pocketed it, scanning for more. Deeper into the site, under a cluster of moss-draped oaks, the detector buzzed again. I unearthed an antique key, large and ornate, with intricate scrollwork that suggested it belonged to a Victorian-era trunk or door. Keys like this are prized by antique enthusiasts, often valued at over $50 for their craftsmanship and the stories they unlock about old estates in the South. It could have opened a family heirloom chest, safeguarding letters or jewels from a bygone era. The metal was cool against my skin, sparking visions of lost homes along the Mississippi. I turned it over, noting the maker's mark, and felt a surge of curiosity. This campsite was yielding secrets faster than I expected. A few paces away, near what looked like remnants of a campfire ring, I got a sharp ping. Out popped a silver coin, gleaming faintly after I brushed away the soil. It was a mercury dime from the 1920s, featuring the winged Liberty head, a classic piece of American numismatics worth up to $20 in good condition due to its silver content and scarcity. These coins circulated during the Jazz Age, symbolizing economic shifts in the post-World War I South. Holding it, I thought of the camper who might have dropped it while paying for supplies at a nearby general store. Its historical value added a layer of education to my hunt, reminding me how everyday items become treasures over time. I smiled, eager for the next find. Venturing toward the edge of the clearing, where vines choked an old trail, the detector signaled strongly. I dug up a brass buckle, likely from a leather belt or harness, with engravings that hinted at equestrian use in Louisiana's plantation days. Buckles like this are collectible, often selling for $30 to $100 depending on age and design, as they reflect the region's agricultural heritage. It could have belonged to a rider traversing the bayous, essential for securing deer on horseback. The patina told tales of wear and weather, making it a fascinating artifact. I examined it closely, appreciating how such small items illuminate larger historical narratives. The mystery of this abandoned site deepened with each discovery. Not far from there, in a shallow depression that might have been a tent footprint, another beep revealed a pocket watch chain, delicate and gold-plated. These chains were common in the early 1900s, used to secure timepieces, and can be valued at $40 or more for their ornate links and connection to railroad history in the South. Perhaps it dangled from a vest during a family outing here, lost in the excitement of camping. Its value lies in the craftsmanship, often featuring fobs that added personal flair. I traced the links with my finger, pondering the lives intertwined with this campsite. The educational aspect thrilled me, each object a lesson in material culture. As I moved to a shaded area beneath a massive cypress tree, the device went wild. Up came a porcelain shard from what appeared to be a fine teacup, decorated with faded floral patterns typical of 19th century English imports popular in Louisiana homes. Shards like this, if from renowned makers like Wedgwood, hold value for archaeologists and collectors, sometimes pieced together for displays worth hundreds. It spoke of civilized picnics or travels, bringing elegance to the wilderness. The fragment's history educated me on trade routes and social customs, turning a broken piece into a treasure. I wrapped it carefully, the site's abandonment adding to its allure. Pushing further into the underbrush, where the ground softened near a dried-up stream, I hit on something larger. It was a sterling silver locket, heart-shaped and engraved with initials, probably from the Victorian period. Lockets of this quality are highly sought after, fetching $100 to $300 at estate sales for their sentimental and material value, often containing photos or hair from loved ones. Imagine it worn by a woman on a romantic escape to this campsite, lost amid whispers of affection. Its educational worth highlighted jewelry's role in personal histories. The discovery quickened my pulse, the mystery unfolding like layers of Spanish moss. The biggest signal yet came from a spot hidden by fallen branches, promising something substantial. I excavated slowly, revealing the edge of a wooden box, weathered but intact, buried shallowly as if hastily concealed. Inside glimmered a collection of gold coins, Spanish doubloons from the 1700s, each worth thousands due to their rarity and ties to colonial trade in Louisiana. These were pirate-era relics, valued for their gold content and historical provenance, educating on the region's turbulent past with French and Spanish influences. My breath caught. This was the treasure I dreamed of, a hoard that could rewrite local lore. The campsite's secrets were pouring out, and I wondered what else lay beneath. I dug deeper, my hands trembling as the wooden box gave way to reveal its full contents. There, nestled in the damp soil, was a stunning antique gold pocket watch. Its case intricately engraved with swirling floral patterns typical of 19th century French craftsmanship. This wasn't just any watch. It was a high-grade piece from a renowned maker like Richard Constantin, complete with a beautifully preserved hunter's case and a chain. Pieces like this can easily command thousands at auction due to their rarity, precision engineering, and historical value in the South's wealthy circles. The back bore a faint inscription, "To my beloved, 1875. I held it up, watching the faint glint of gold in the fading light, realizing this was the crowning discovery, the one that could change everything. The campsite's final secret, buried for over a century, had just been revealed. As I sat back on the mossy ground, cradling the watch like a fragile heirloom, a profound sense of wonder washed over me. This place, once a simple campsite in Louisiana's wilds, had given up a true treasure trove, connecting me to lives long past. From the humble canteen to this priceless watch, every find had taught me something about history, craftsmanship, and the enduring value of human stories. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible adventure. I hope you enjoyed uncovering these treasures as much as I did. Drop a comment below and let me know which object was your favorite from today's hunt. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want more stories like this, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks again, see you on the next hunt.